Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Today's edition of Weird News Wednesday includes a YouTuber getting in legal trouble for his shenanigans, an emotional support gator, yeah, you heard me right, a streaker causing havoc mid-flight, and even a skateboarding cat. Links to all articles used are in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started. This one is brought to us by the Associated Press and the headline, YouTuber charged for having a helicopter blast a Lamborghini with fireworks, authorities say. This is going to be interesting. The story is from June 7th, 2024. A YouTuber who specializes in car shenanigans is facing federal charges after authorities said he directed a video in which two people in a helicopter blasted fireworks at a speeding Lamborghini from above. Alex Choi, 24, is charged with causing the placement of an explosive or incendiary device on an aircraft, the Department of Justice announced Thursday. If convicted, Choi faces a maximum of 10 years in federal prison. Prosecutors alleged that Choi posted a video last July made without filming permits entitled, "Destroying a Lamborghini with Fireworks." The video has since been taken down, but authorities said it shows Choi pressing a fire missiles button while two women on board a helicopter shoot fireworks at the sports car as it races across a desert landscape. Officials believe the video was taken at the El Mirage dry lake bed in rural San Bernardino County, about 60 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles. Choi did not immediately respond to a request for comment that the Associated Press sent him via Instagram, nor to an email sent to his talent agency. Choi, who has over 1 million followers on Instagram and nearly that number of subscribers on YouTube, entertains his audience with what he calls the greatest car shenanigans. Other stunts of his include filming his passengers as he rapidly accelerates and taking a Lamborghini through a gas station car wash. A spokesperson from the Department of Justice said that Choi appeared in court on Thursday and a federal magistrate judge ordered him released on $50,000 bond. His arraignment is scheduled for July 2nd. No plea was taken. This headline is RIP. It was the most arrested man, I believe. Let's go ahead and read it. The Smoking Gun reported on May 24th that the world's most arrested man, Henry Earl, 74, had passed away. Earl racked up more than 1,500 arrests in his lifetime and spent 6,000 nights in jail. Damn! Since 2017, he had lived in a nursing home in Owenton, Kentucky, near where his first arrest took place in July 1970 for carrying a concealed weapon. Most of his offenses were fueled by alcohol and didn't include violent crimes. He was laid to rest in the Owenton Cemetery. R.I.P. Henry Earl. He was a bad, bad man. Here's another funny one from the Shepherd Express. It's called Clothing Optional. A Virgin Australia flight headed for Melbourne had to return to Perth on May 27th after a man allegedly ran naked down the aisle shortly after takeoff, The Guardian reported. Police said the man also knocked a crew member to the floor. One passenger reported a lot of yelling and screaming near the cockpit as the man charged forward. The man was pinned to the floor by air marshals. He was then handcuffed and led to the rear of the plane. Federal police met the aircraft on its return to Perth and arrested him. Don't streak mid-flight. This is one of two stories that I'll be telling today that include the Guinness Book of World Records. This one is called Fan Attic. Tara Berry of Topeka, Kansas has secured the Guinness World Record for the most tattoos of the same musician on her body, United Press International reported on May 23rd. Berry, who sports 18 tattoos of Madonna, said she got the first one in 2016. The inks span the singer's career. Berry estimated she spent nearly $10,000 on them. What's your favorite tattoo? Let me know down in the comments. Or do you have a famous person tattooed on you? I have Tupac's name tattooed on me. Small fact. Moving on from Madonna to emotional support gator. Have you seen this emotional support gator? Wally's owner says he's lost in Georgia. This story is from May 3rd, 2024. In ordinary times, the social media accounts devoted to Wally Gator document the nearly 6-foot-long emotional support alligator's adventures around Pennsylvania. Visiting nursing homes, splashing around in Philadelphia's Love Park fountain, meeting with the mayor and smiling contentedly in his red harness, as various admirers hug and hold him. In recent days, however, they've been overtaken with pleas for help. Wally is missing in Georgia, where his owner, Joey Henney, says he was kidnapped, recovered, and released into a swamp. Henney and Wally were visiting friends in Brunswick when someone took the gator from his pen in the early morning hours of April 21st, the Wally Gator Facebook page posted on Saturday. Wally was stolen by some jerk who likes to drop alligators off into someone's yard to terrorize them, the account posted the following day. Once discovered, they called the Department of Natural Resources, DNR, then called a trapper. The trapper came and got Wally and dropped him off in a swamp with about 20 other alligators that same day. A spokesperson for the Georgia Department of Resources told NPR on Friday that a permitted trapper had responded to a nuisance alligator call in Brunswick on April 21st and later released it in a remote location. They described the way the trapper handled the alligator as appropriate and routine, but they could not confirm whether the animal in question was Wally or where he is now. The Wally Gator Facebook page did not specify the location of the swamp, but urged people to get in touch with Henney to aid in the search and pray because we need a miracle, especially given the presence of the other alligators. The swamp is very large, and the trapper says the chances of them finding Wally is slim to none, it continued. But this is Wally. Joey and friends are currently headed up to the swamp to search and will continue daily. As of Friday, nearly 400 people had donated more than $10,000 to an online fundraiser, supporting travel costs, advising costs, and possible legal and veterinary costs related to Wally's disappearance. Henney has not responded to NPR's request for comment, but in a post on his personal Facebook page, he thanked supporters for their concern and said there is a no questions asked reward for Wally's safe return. Wally is very important to me as well as to a lot of other people. That he makes happy and puts joy in their hearts, he wrote, alongside photos of the two of them cuddling. Wally has more than 145,000 followers on TikTok, 35,000 followers on Instagram, and 10,000 on Facebook. And that's not his only claim to fame. He was also the visual reference for alligator Loki in the Disney Plus show Loki. After Wally made headlines in September for being turned away from a Phillies game, Henney told NPR that Wally, then 8 years old, came into his life at about 18 months. Henney had long rescued and rehabilitated animals and didn't set out to keep this one. But Wally became special and he attached to me really super close, so I kept him, Henney said. Wally loves chin rubs and giving hugs and doesn't bite when people get close to him, something Henney said he'd never seen in his 3 decades of handling gators. Wally has been a source of comfort to strangers and friends alike if social media is any indication, and he was by Henney's side for a series of difficult moments, including the loss of several family members and his own treatment for prostate cancer. He means a lot to me, Henney said. Actually, he means as much to me as my children. Henney said Wally is the first reptile to be legally certified as an emotional support animal, a process he went through several years ago at his doctor's suggestion. Reptiles are permitted as pets under Pennsylvania state law, they just can't be released into the wild. In Georgia, however, only licensed or permitted individuals can retain alligators in captivity, according to DNR. On Friday, a post from the Wally Gator Facebook account said that the DNR had told Henney he would be prosecuted if he catches Wally. The DNR spokesperson declined to comment beyond their statement. Meanwhile, in a Wally fan Facebook group, worried admirers are discussing the logistical and legal aspects of his situation and suggesting tactics for trying to find him. From flooding the governor's office with calls to distributing flyers in the area to calling in TV's Dog the Bounty Hunter. We're going to kind of stay in the area of animals for this very last story. And in fact, we have a video to go along with it. So first, we'll read the article and then we'll see the video. The headline, I think, is enough to grab you. Skateboarding cat breaks speed record in China. A skateboarding cat showed off his skills in China and earned a Guinness World Record by skateboarding a distance of 32 feet 9.2 inches in just 12.85 seconds. Bao Zai, an American short-hair cat, broke the record for the fastest 10 meters on a skateboard by a cat at the age of just 1 year and 8 months old. Bao Zai's owner, professional dog trainer Li Jingtao, said his original intention when he brought a cat home was to help with the rodent problem. We had mice running around the ceiling at night, so I got Bao Zai to scare them away, he told Guinness World Records. Jingtao said he soon realized Baozai might have talents beyond mousing. I've been training dogs for over a decade, and I started skateboarding with my own dog for fun. But Baozai showed a keen interest in skateboards, so I decided to nurture this behavior, Jingtao said. He said it took about a year for the feline to master the art of skateboarding. Actually, it's quite challenging to train a cat because they don't learn things as quickly as dogs do, he told the South China Morning Post. Dogs make improvements day by day, and they remember it. As for cats, they learn a trick and then forget it the next second. Jingtao said his experience teaching Baozai led him to expand his business into training cats. His specialty is teaching felines to use toilets and flush when they finish. Did you guys ever watch Meet the Parents with Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller? And Jinx the cat used the toilet and flushed. That's what that reminded me of. I have the video. You guys ready to watch the skateboarding cat? Let's go. Wasn't his cape so cute? That cat has some serious skills. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments which weird news story was your favorite. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head.